Back. Woo. So I have 2 more cold ones. Let's make it last for like another hour or so. Hopefully. I'll take some questions now, guys. So if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, thanks for the support. You guys are so nice. Energy drinks make me really jittery. I can only have like 1 a day. So, yeah. Let's see. You can scroll down to my FAQ and find out why I have so many energy drinks. Basically because Nas sponsors me and stuff. So, thank you for jerking off to me. That's always fun. Let's see. Bum, ba, bum. Yeah, I definitely need to improve my scouting. That's something I've never felt like I was good at. Also, like, glancing at the map and kind of, like, realizing, because if I do have someone at the tower, I kind of just, like, ignore it, and then, like, you don't really hear, like, the split second where the whole army comes in and just kills the one Marine, you know, because it's really quick. And so I just kind of ignore it, and then they're at my front door, and I'm like, ah! And it's like, why did I waste that, you know, Marine for scouting if he didn't actually do anything? So I really need to get better at that. But first, I feel like I'm always just trying to get my game control down again, which sucks, because when I get my game control down, then I can start focusing on, you know, looking away from my base more and macroing while I micro and, you know, scouting and stuff like that. So that definitely sucks, trying to work harder on that. I've ever had a period at the beach? What does that even... Let's see. I'm going to time out the guy who calls Living Pink a fake whore. Don't talk bad about my friends in here, I don't like it. Let's see. Yeah, let me know if this stream is laggy at all. It kind of sucks because I'm not partnered, so you don't have the option to turn down the quality if your gaming machine is not good enough to watch a 1080p stream. And I would really like that option, of course. The question about my boob size is in the FAQ as well, so check that out. Definitely, guys, before you ask a question, scroll down to the FAQ. It takes 2 seconds. It's not that hard. Including the what are those dogs behind you and all that. I actually asked the girl who supplies me with Nas. She is so cute, by the way, like adorable. She looks Australian. You know, the kind of blonde that's like, it's like really naturally pretty, kind of, and they don't really wear makeup, and it's not really sure whether or not they know they're pretty. She's that kind of girl, and she's awesome. But anyway, I talked to her, and I want to get like one of those big Nas cardboard cutouts. So I asked her when she brings the next shipment. Let me start over. Okay. When she brings the next shipment of Nas, I almost fucked it up again. To bring some cardboard cutouts so I can put that behind me as well and kind of support Nas Gaming and all that. Because I know Nas is really trying to be like most energy drinks, like strongly prefer to follow racing and like UFC and stuff like that, like a lot more than gaming. But I know that Nas is like really into the gaming scene, and they really want to promote that. So that's something I like about them. And I've also always liked the flavor. The reason I am sponsored by them is because when I was starting out, you know how models start out as booth girls and stuff. I was a booth girl for Nas back in the day at Global Import Car Show, and I made some contacts there. And then when the owner of the Pacific Northwest division found out that I did gaming and stuff like that and was into the gaming scene, he was like, we'll give you as much Nas as you want, just kind of support Nas and support gaming in your community and stuff like that. Go to the events. So I go to the events and I like compete in the Game Collects tournaments, and I'm thinking about casting one soon, which is going to be exciting once I feel that I can, which is not yet, but I'm practicing. I never said I looked Australian. Nas is really good. I like it, but overall I'm not really a fan of energy drinks as much because, like I said, caffeine kind of makes me jittery. But out of all the ones I tried, Nas is definitely my favorite. I know I was going behind in backstage at MLG just to get some Nas because I love it so much. It keeps me up when we're like watching Starcraft all night and then waking up early to go there, take pictures, watch more Starcraft. So definitely awesome. Top 3 bands, that's a good question. Not too many people ask me about other stuff. But feel free to ask me whatever. I like, my top favorite band is Pink Floyd, like of all time. But if we're talking about things that I listen to regularly, probably, well, it's not that I don't listen to Pink Floyd regularly, it's just that I listen to a lot of metal more when I'm like working out and stuff like that. And I like it for playing too, because it gives me like the drive. But I can't play it on my stream because it's copyrighted, and I want to get partnered, and I want to not have my videos deleted when I upload the VODs to YouTube. So yeah. Anyway, top 3 would be Pink Floyd. I guess older Slipknot. I don't know anything about their really new stuff, and Lamb of God. But then I also want to add like a bunch of stuff in there. So I don't know. Yeah, I always use the same cosmetic surgeon. I don't trust anyone else, especially with my face. He's amazing. He's like an artist. And it's funny because he's always like preaching like making everything look natural, and that on top of my wanting to perfect everything and kind of be like over the top with everything. We kind of have a good mix to where he's like making sure that I get what I want, but that it also doesn't look too fake and look too ugly, you know? And he did this special procedure on my boobs to get them as big as they are on a frame as small as I have, so I like him a lot. What age did I get into gaming? When I can remember, like before I could walk, I was playing the Atari, so yeah. I'm 22. I don't run ads because I'm not partnered, so I can't run ads. Otherwise I would, but not often. I want to make some money off of this, of course, like everyone wants to make money off of everything, right? But mostly I just want to do this and kind of be a part of the community, and if I did ever make money, like a good amount of money, it would just go toward like improving my computer, improving my stream, and going to the events, the Starcraft events. That's the one thing I do want to cover. I really want to I want to go to Gamescom, I want to go to all the MLGs, I want to go to Korea, I want to do all that stuff, you know. So if I do ever have like a donate box or get money from my my partnership, I really just want to put it into that. I don't like coaching. I don't know if that's in the pack, but I don't like coaching because what was I saying? Oh yeah. Sorry. I don't like coaching because I'm not good at taking advice, really. And like I feel like people would just kind of teach me because, you know, whatever. I don't really need to like, I don't know. At my level, I just need to get the platinum, and then maybe I'll think about coaching to get into higher levels. But I mean, come on, like I know everything I need to do. I just can't put it to practice. And not like I know everything, but like I know the basics and I'm not doing the basics well, so that's not good. I would definitely do a show match with Live in Pink. That would be fun. Oh my god, we should do that. Duh. I don't get scared before surgery. I just get annoyed at the waking up part after, like I said. But this time it was actually pretty good. Like I was coherent in the car going home, and I was like, oh, it's funny because you get to kind of like be silly, and it's like, oh, and you know what I did while I was recovering? While I couldn't play Starcraft and I was sick of sleeping, I watched like all of the seasons of Breaking Bad up until, you know, what's out right now. That shit is so addictive. Oh my god, if you have not watched Breaking Bad, you must. It's like so awesome. It's like the perfect amount of like keep you on the edge of your seat and all that. Come on guys, stop asking me if I'm a virgin. Of course I'm not a virgin, Jesus. And I don't say that as like, oh, I'm such a slut, you know, but I say that as like I'm 22 and I'm comfortable with my sexuality. Why would I not have found a guy that I like? I have a couple pictures of myself with no surgery on my face because that wasn't too long ago. But as far as pictures without boobs, it was just an A cup, so it's like just like a board, and I had pretty much the same body type. My ideal Friday night is going out to a cheap meal with some friends, and then maybe watching a movie, then coming home and playing video games. Definitely. Which season? Oh, the season with the fly and Breaking Bad? That wasn't bad. It was interesting. Have I ever had an illness? I have not. I'm trying to think if I had this weird thing when I was younger, when I was like 7, where I woke up and my thumb wouldn't move. Like literally, and like so I have like stitches here because I had to go get surgery for it. It was so weird. I was like, "Mommy, my thumb won't move," and they thought I was like making, like joking or something, right? But it wouldn't move. Oh my god, dude, Kit, oh my god, exactly. I love how Jesse says bitch. He just like says something and he's like, bitch. I love that so much. Do I have any phobias? I'm afraid of heights, like deathly afraid of heights. And I hate having a phobia because it's irrational and illogical to me, you know? So it's like, oh, you know, it sucks. So, yeah, there's this huge, like, ride at the state fair that I go to every year. It's kind of like a tradition for me. And it's called the Extreme Scream. I can't believe I actually said that without fumbling around my words. Like, clap for me, right? But anyway, and it's like a zillion feet up in the air. It's crazy. And it drops you. It just drops you and you're on, like, a little dick-looking thing, right? But, yeah, I've never been able to bring myself to go on there, and my mom goes on it like every year. She's like crazy. She does like upside down rides and like shit that I would never do. But yeah, so that, and there's this indoor skydiving thing down by the mall now, and I like really want to try it, but I know that I'll get up there and I won't be able to do it. Yeah, stick dick looking thing. As a kid, I was cute. And I've always been blonde. Like, up until when I started to have, like, dirty blonde hair, I had platinum blonde hair when I was born and stuff. Like I do now, like, exactly like this. And I was cute, and I had, like, a little pig nose. It was cute. But when I got to, like, middle of elementary school, I gained a lot of weight and stuff. And I don't have good genes at all for losing weight quickly and having a high metabolism and stuff like that. So it took a lot of work, and what really like was the turning point, like I started losing weight and I started looking better when I was in the middle of high school, but what the turning point for me for that was going to college and learning about what the calories mean and stuff like that, and how many calories per pound you have to lose, and that was kind of the motivation for me. I'm like, 1,500 calories per pound, that's it. I just fucking don't eat that. I have a deficit of that every day, and then I'll lose the water weight and I'll lose the actual fat, and I'll keep it off because I'll know how to actually count my calories, you know, because people don't know that. That should be like common knowledge. That should be like first grade, right? And I can't believe, like, people don't see how important it is to, like, you don't necessarily have to be, like, hot looking or, like, super fit, but to just not be overweight, you know, being overweight is, like, it causes as many diseases and deaths as, you know, smoking and stuff that people are fine with saying is bad, you know. Yeah, 3,500 calories, that's what it was. I forget. Can you be my dentist? What, so you can, like, knock me out and then whatever? Yeah, it really sucks, like, the health crisis of fatness in America. Just, and, like, all the people saying that, like, you know, be who you are and stuff. Yeah, be who you are with your curves or whatever at 130 pounds as a woman if you want, but to be like 250 pounds and loving your curves and like doing a like underwear ad that supports that is just like stupid. Why do you want to give me veneers? Okay, so ow. I will take more questions when I get back. But as I wait for the queue, I will answer if I would move to Korea for good. If I got a really good job over there, like being in a K-pop band or like casting or something, or being a host for some, you know, Starcraft show, I would. Yes. I'm not sure, 100% sure on that though, because I've never been there, so I can't definitively say that I would, but I don't see why not. I mean, I'm kind of sick of, like, I feel like I need a change, maybe like a temporary change, but I kind of just want to, like, I never liked to travel, but now I kind of just want to see the world a little bit. But not necessarily move, because America's America, right? Zerg on the same map as before. Not fair.
Go ahead.
Not enough.
There's a hair in my face.
Not enough.
That's in my mouth. Oh my god, so much fun.
Not enough.
Aww.
Not enough.
I moved it too soon.
Not enough. Not enough.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be putting him over there now. No.
SCV ready.
It's my 9th one.
Not enough.
SCV ready. Gotcha.
Not enough.
Yes, sir. SCV ready. Bad news. In the rear with the
Scouting Zerg a little bit earlier.
Additional supply depots.
It's definitely important because they could be 6 bullet you or something crazy.
Not
Good.
enough. Not enough.
Roger. SCV ready.
Not enough. Not enough.
In the rear. What's going on? SCV ready. I'm going.
Wall in early.
Not enough.
And then from here on out, I just decide whether or not I go for a 2-rack expand or a 1-rack expand, depending on, see, and if he is, you know, doing this, then I go for a 1-rack expand because I feel safer,
Yeah.
because I know that he's not doing crazy shit.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Okay, so he is getting gas.
It's your dime.
Well, I guess I'll just keep him, like,
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. And I get gas now. Expand inside my protected fortress.
Upgrade complete.
Go ahead. What's going on? Ah, go ahead. Go, go, go. SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready.
When I get more comfortable, like I'm starting to get, I'll talk more about what I'm doing as I'm doing it. It's just, of course, that makes me a little bit worse. Oh, what the? See you doing stuff like that.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Okay, so
Big job, huh?
expand into a factory because I want to get the tanks out, because that'll save me if he tries to do some kind of bust or something, and it's also good to contain. I really like contain and drop play with Zerg and Terran, but less drop with Terran, more contain.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
And it's important by 6:30 to have
Not
the,
enough
I
minerals.
think it's 6:30 is the timing.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece
To have the
Go ahead.
my Evo chamber. What the fuck is it called?
Well, butterfly biscuit.
Engineering bay, eBay,
SCV ready.
done so that I can have turrets if fast mutalisks come in, and I should be scouting. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here,
The orders.
and we're gonna run in.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
I'm going. Uh-huh.
Looks like he seems to be.
Sure thing. In the rear with
He's just droning as like one roach.
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
Just in case.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. Pretty much already just saw that.
Yep. Ah, you scared me. Roger.
Oh yeah. Ah.
Big job, huh? Woo-hoo. What's up?
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Huh? We could use some help.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Shit.
Armed and ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not
Come
enough
on.
minerals.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Lift. Okay.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Add-on complete.
Your dime. SCV ready.
So hopefully I'm
Okay.
safe during this
Complete.
now.
Not enough. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
So I need to get this up and running.
Not enough.
Son of a bitch! I should not have moved down. Come in, you all come in.
In the rear. SCV ready. This better be good. Gangway coming through.
Oh, it's not one. Alright.
We could use some help here. Shoot up, ready, go! Go, go, go! Yeah, whatever.
Okay, now I should be safe as soon as I can just get the stupid stim, or not the stim, which is a good reminder.
Want some? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Can't miss here.
Add-on.
How much longer?
SCV ready. Armed and ready. Go ahead.
Let's see if we can
Roger.
Not enough minerals.
do this before
Not
we
enough.
have populated.
Complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Our SUVs are under attack.
Arg.
Minerals.
Alright, now you're dying for good.
For dust off.
Oh no, don't lose that, no! Move over here.
Huh?
Or,
Gotcha.
fuck! Oh,
Coming.
that is the epitome of annoying.
Sure thing. Yeah, yeah. In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Heading out.
What's our target? Load up.
Where's the emergency?
By the number, boys. This better be who you want a piece of me, boy.
Upgrade complete. Additional not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna lose this
Not
for
enough
sure. I
minerals.
really hate Zerg. I should have had more
Not enough minerals.
dudes.
Not enough minerals. Not additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
I'm in deep.
Research complete.
Oh my god, GG. GGF. Good game, fucker. That's my slight BM. On accident there. Yes, definitely just need to remember that when expanding I need to be careful and have the 3 bunkers and actually have them filled and be watching. And I had somebody out there that probably died, so yeah. And tanks were a little late. Any questions? Or comments? Or anything random? Just talk. Well, I mean, I've had people come in like just rush mutas, but yeah, I should be also scouting for that stuff. But obviously, when I'm bad at it, I need to kind of like be more defensive about it until I'm good. Most awkward moment I ever had. I can't really think of one, really. I don't know. I kind of just like brush that type of shit off my shoulders. I don't really have like a serious embarrassing moment, but I haven't had any Botox done. I'm too young for that. But it's embarrassing. I lost like a contest to some girl who was like really out of shape and awful, and it was stupid. I obviously won. It was based on applause on a stage at a concert. And I was a summer jam girl or whatever it was, and I was handing out flyers all day, and this girl just had more votes because obviously everyone loves to hate me, like girls like me and stuff like that. So so anyway, do I spray tan? I spray tan usually before events because with bright lights on me, like I'm obviously tanner than I am right now, but I have like a lighting setup on my stream to have nice lighting no matter what frame I go to and stuff. But yeah, under lighting I look really pale and everyone looks really pale, so it's good to have a backup. And also I'm not tanning for like 5 days when I travel, or 3 days, or however long I go. So it's nice to keep that tan. I went to community college, which is not really college. Girls always give me nasty looks in public, or like talk about me behind my back, or like make it obvious they're talking about me, or like scream things at me. It's like stupid. Any other questions or anything? I don't like what I used to do with Banshees is, especially with Zerg, it works great because obviously they don't have air attacking units for like quite a while. But what I usually do is, or what I used to do, is I would build 3 starports. I would rush to that. It was like a weird build that I me and Jekko made up, where I'd rush 3 Tech Lab Banshee creators, get, cloak, starports, Banshee creators, what? Anyway, we get cloak, and then I would get 6 Banshees out, right? And I would go over and I would split them and do the main base and the natural, and if they didn't have a natural, I would just start attacking other things, kind of like, screw them up. And that usually would make Zerg GG, but I would end up not having the defenses at home, and I wouldn't have any other really units, just like a couple Marines and stuff like that. So I like to just kind of stick with the being defensive at home until I have a couple tanks and a couple medevacs, and then going out to contain, or waiting until he attacks me and then counterattacking, because I can actually defend it because I have defenses, but I did bad with defenses. And I'm trying to watch for the 3rd. This is my Zerg checklist in my head. I'm supposed to watch for the 3rd. If he gets a 3rd, I try to deny it. If he gets a 3rd and I don't feel like I can deny it, I'm supposed to expand myself. I'm supposed to be able to expand by 11, but I can never, I guess, I don't know what it is. I guess I'm not producing enough SCVs to, fully saturate the base. I trailed off there. Have you ever been in a cat fight? I have been in a cat fight. I've been in a bunch actually, but the one I can remember, now I need to move my leg. Okay. The one I can remember really decently was fighting my best friend because she was talking to my fighting my best friend because she was talking to my boyfriend. I almost said girlfriend. I'm going lesbian on you guys. But yeah, and then I ripped off her necklace, and I punched her in the face, and I hurt her a lot, and then she was crying, and I hugged her afterwards. And then I went and I told the principal, I said, go check on Felicity. Klaus is my male name, and I'm stealing Felicity for girls, I've decided. So, go check on her. I beat her up, suspend me if you want to, and they didn't even suspend me. I wanted to be suspended. It was stupid. Yeah, I think something me and my friend Red, who is Diamond Almost Masters Zerg, he was helping me with Zerg stuff, and he said not to put tech labs on right away and just kind of pump out Marines so that I have that supply, and I kind of forgot about that because that was a week or 2 weeks ago that we practiced all that, so we should probably practice again. Let's see. I mean, sometimes, there were fights where I got suspended and stuff, and, I'm not really a fighter, though. I'm more of just, peaceful, logical, whatever. I do have a really bad temper, though, which is kind of silly. I don't like to build Hellions because, what I've noticed in my level is that a lot of people don't really build. They build, 3 Zerglings, and they transition, directly into Roaches, and so that kind of promotes playing mech, and I don't like playing mech. I'd rather play Biotank, and then maybe transition to some Thors or Thors and Vikings or something at the end. Why would I beat up a cameraman while doing a photo shoot? No. Okay, I'm going to go take a break real quick. BRB. Just a bathroom break. I'm back. Okay, so let me jump right into a game. Let me just like throw these bottles onto the floor until I'm done. Oh, I still have my PS3 controller here that matches my outfit. Oh, I have like all of the colors of the PS3 controllers. Actually, the one I want to get now, I want to get the baseball one and I want to get the camouflage one. The camouflage green. I really like that. It's cool. But I had this here because I did this like cute little video, like a fashion show type thing. But like I just like, you know, changed shirts and showed you guys what I bought recently. It was fun. Alright, let's jump right into it. Okay, When I play this game alone and I lose a lot, I rage pretty hard actually. Especially when I feel like I'm not doing as good as I usually do. Like I feel like I'm kind of inhibited by something. Oh yeah, TBT! It's like my favorite matchup now. I love tank contain wars. So much fun. Oh, no! Don't you love my splitations? They're so good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh wow, he's like, yup.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
But anyway, I rage pretty hard. When I play this game, I lose a lot, and I feel like I'm never gonna get better.
Not enough.
And I kind of like I've even cried over this game. Like, to be honest, like it's so stressful sometimes. Like, oh my god, I'm like, I'm not smart enough. But yeah, it makes me really angry when I lose a lot. And then I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I feel like I'm not this stupid Silver League, you know? I'm sure you all get like ladder anxiety and ladder problems as well if you play. And I always feel like, okay, if I can just get to like a Masters, it'll be gone, and that's my one motivation to get to Masters, you know, other than just being epic. But at the same time, I think everyone has that where they're like angry when they lose a lot and they still lose, and so it's not only like a low level thing. It's so annoying because I'm pretty decent at like other video games, but this game is just actually hard. It's like contra hard. So until I perfectly get down my biotank style, I'm going to stick to it, especially because I think it's the most fun to play. I haven't really got to do any drops for you guys, which is kind of disappointing. I love doing like good drops. I do it a lot in 2s with Live in Pink. I'm just like, I'm gonna give a drop now. Because like it doesn't really matter how good we do, it's just fun, you know?
Upgrade complete.
So the main thing is to just not get fucking...
Are under attack.
Not get fucking supply capped. Damn it. Alright.
What's going on?
He's gonna get his expand down slightly earlier than me.
What's up? SCV ready. Huh? Yeah, whatever.
What? Oh. Sucks.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
By the numbers, boys. Big job, huh?
Ah!
Yep.
Not enough minerals.
God, you should have seen how I was controlling, if you guys haven't watched it. I did this cast, and like my camera control is like so retarded, and I don't know if it was my fault or if it was like some weird issue with like lag, because I'm that bad I can't tell, you know. Oh my god. Okay, so not that. This is 4. 3 is not that. Alright. I've rectified my retard problems.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's important for me to scout and know if he's coming with tanks at least at here, because if he starts containing me really well and I don't have a tank yet, I'm kind of fucked. So if he, like, let's say comes in before I even have siege or something, I literally have to try to sim in or I'm kind of screwed.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, okay, so...
I feel it. SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
So just
Supply depots required.
Want a piece
an
of
attempt at like constant tank
what's going on?
shit.
Not enough minerals.
Make sure I have vision of my
Not
base.
enough.
SCV ready. What's that?
Add-on complete. Research complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
So I'm not building fast enough.
Add-on complete.
Any more production?
Not enough.
Can't scan.
SCV ready.
Oh my god, I did it again! Not that.
Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
Alright.
Yep. Move it.
So I have no idea what he's doing, which is a bad thing, so let's try to figure it out. Oh, why did I scan there?
SCV ready.
Alright, so just pretty similar to me, but he doesn't have the tech yet, so that's good.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what I'm forgetting.
In the rear with the gear.
Additional supply
Other than
depots
just
required.
building.
Not enough minerals.
Boom, baby.
Not enough minerals.
Well, Clark, go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Do I have... Alright, just enough, yay.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Let's see what he's doing now. Just
Not
trying to
enough
scout
minerals.
more, make scouting my focus.
SCV ready.
Looks like he's not very saturated. As much I think I'm more. I'm just babbling.
Research complete. Not enough.
Go, go, go. Big job. SCV ready.
Not enough.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
Another thing I've seen Terrans do a lot is they'll drop in a tank, which sucks. So,
You hear me?
and I think
SCV ready. Go time. Tempo.
Not enough minerals.
I forgot to be producing medevacs.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
So,
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
let's just make sure he's not doing some weird stuff.
SCV ready. Oh, it's on.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not add-on.
Ready.
Armed and
Not enough minerals. Additional Additional supply depots
I need to be producing spiders 2 at a time.
Let's have a
But
blast.
I'm not doing
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
I have way too much gas.
Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir. In the rear with the gear.
So I'm focusing way too much. I'm not being aggressive, and that's something that really bothers me. Like, why am I not?
Additional supply depots required.
Sure thing.
Additional supply depots.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Additional supply
Just in
depots required.
case. Because I'm not doing the scouting and
Not enough
shit.
minerals.
Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals. Not additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try to push.
It's about
Ready for dust off.
armed and ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Just go like here.
Additional
And I'm gonna try to expand. I think I'm going to go over the edge.
Best shot. You gonna give me orders? Need some
upgrade complete.
Oh shit.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Gangway. This better. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Okay, I guess that was enough pressure for him. Cool. So I was debating whether or not I just want to contain outside of his base or if I want to, like, contain on the edge there and then be dropping in. Cool! I killed the fucking gold. But obviously, see, I let him go to battle cruisers and I didn't know that. That's just silly, you know? And I obviously saw that he was doing, you know... Alright. Let's take a couple questions. If you guys have any questions or anything to say about my performance or any tips, yeah, I'm always open for suggestions. Yeah, I was thinking the Marines are going to circle around because some of them couldn't attack the battle cruisers, but I was just like, you know, fuck it, I suck, so might as well not worry about that as much. Yeah, if you scroll down, read my FAQ for anyone who's new here before you start asking questions. It's not that I don't like answering the same question over and over again, but, you know. I do have a Zerg practice partner. I have a ton of friends that play a lot of good Starcraft, so. Yeah, I should have more production buildings, like you said, and I also shouldn't spoil myself, of course, and I should be producing SCVs. I don't know how good I did, but I know that it should be realistic for me to be able to be fully saturated on 2 bases and actually expand to my 3rd. And I know that he wasn't expanding to his 3rd, so I wasn't too worried about it. But yeah, so. I'll definitely be playing. Whoa! I'll definitely be playing with viewers and stuff, but not just like randomly in my during my show. I'll have a day where I do that, and I'm not quite sure when I'm gonna do that. I want to have more viewers. Like, well, usually, okay, like before I had a break, my minimum like viewership was like 300. And I even got over to 1,000 once, which was like cool. And so like when I do that kind of thing, what was I saying? What? What the fuck was I talking about? My favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger line. I guess I'll just take questions because I totally forgot what the fuck I was talking about. I'm not in LA, but I go there frequently. I have a blonde moment like constantly, obviously. I refuse to do Playboy. I don't do nudes, and Playboy, although a great company and an empire and all this amazing stuff, they have a lot of issues going on right now, and I don't really feel like I would be a good fit to work with them. I have a lot of friends who do Playboy. She's a gamer girl friend who is Miss, I think it was June this year. So, no, I'm not done playing. Who would I rather fight? Probably Husky, if you're saying Day 9 or Husky, because Husky's smaller. Day 9 is like gigantic. He's like a foot taller than me. I remember the first time we met, I was trying to take a picture with my camera phone like this, and like I couldn't get my arm far enough out to fit his head in with mine, so he had to like crunch down. It was so funny. I'm not friends with Mia Rose, but I've seen her. I know she follows me on Twitch, which is awesome. She's cool. I think, do I have Why I Chose Terran on my facts? It's mostly just because I like the way it plays better. I've tried the other races and I don't necessarily like it. Like, Protoss, in my opinion, it's too easy to win, just get a death ball, or, you know, they have too many broken things, in my opinion. And Zerg, I don't really like the whole, like, larva inject. I mean, I already have to, and, like, droning up and, like, knowing when, like, it's kind of weird the way they do things, you know? But it is nice. I think Zerg is the cutest race, don't get me wrong. And most of my favorite people play Zerg, so. I don't like League of Legends. I don't really like those, like, arena type online games, and if I'm gonna play an online game, I'm definitely going to play Starcraft and spend all of my, you know, online competitive time playing Starcraft. Zerg is not necessarily harder. It has its advantages and disadvantages, and in my opinion, from what I know, not that I know too much, I feel like they're pretty even, Zerg and Terran, but Terran seems to have some issues. I mean, the whole metagame and everything, whatever. But, lately. Where did I get my good luck, have fun, GG, well played shirt? I got it from Jinx. Jinx is the only place I shop for, like, nerdy stuff, usually. Yeah, it's a League of Legends shirt, so you'd find it in League of Legends. It's so annoying, like, right underneath, well played on the back says League of Legends, so I'm like, oh, but whatever. You heard rumors that I've dated Idra? No, I just recently met Idra at, the last MLG, and it was just at the bar afterwards. We talked a little bit, and he was nice. That's it. And I'm definitely not taller than Idra. He's still taller than me. I stimmed, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Are you talking about, when I stimmed outside to kill the battlecruiser? Is because I was scared of the battlecruiser. And I know that if people get a lot of battlecruisers, I kind of have to, like, up my tech. So I wasn't quite sure. And it was just like an impulse thing. The difference between love and lust. Love is a fondness and caring for a person, and lust is wanting to have sex with them. I don't know. And I don't think you have to have love in order to have sex, obviously. see. Is there anything else? Would I ever speak with viewers outside of my stream? I do. I like reply to you guys on like Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and all that. But I'm pretty private about my Skype and stuff like that. Like my Skype only has like 20 contacts, and they're all like really close friends and stuff. So. Let's see what else. Like I said, though, there will be days when I will play with you guys, and that's when the viewership is higher, so I'll know that I'll have enough people to play, and I don't know what we'll play. Maybe we'll 1v1, maybe we'll do some team games, I don't know, but that's definitely something that's going to be fun down the line that we'll do. Thank you, Emily. She said she loves my lipstick. My favorite animal... Sorry, my phone buzzed. My favorite animal, maybe a baby chicken. I would love to cast a duo cast. Obviously that's what I'm going for, but it's obviously harder to cast alone, so that's how I'm practicing. I'm like just gonna throw myself in there and do the solo cast, and here's the link again if you guys haven't seen it. Here's the link to the thread with my first cast and like why I love esports and a bunch of other stuff, so it's an interesting watch. Yeah, and I definitely, I'm an advocate of having too many medevacs rather than too little, because, you know. Would I rather date Raynor or Tassadar? I would go for Tassadar because at least he has something interesting about him. I mean, I think he's more of a badass and he's kind of mysterious, but Raynor is just like a redneck. I'm not really attracted to Raynor at all. At least Tychus, I love Tychus, because Tychus is like all manly and huge and buff and scary and awesome, and it's okay that he's a redneck. I don't like that Raynor is like so obsessed with Kerrigan that he'll like, I guess I shouldn't spoil it if you guys haven't played the campaign, but I just don't like how the campaign ended, and I don't really like Tychus and Kerrigan are my two least favorite characters. I like, you know, oh, not Tychus, what? Raynor and Kerrigan are my two least favorite characters. I like obviously Nova and Tychus. Nova needs a bigger role, and I'm so glad that in Heart of the Swarm it seems like she will have one. Because, I mean, her having her own game, which is what they were going to develop, but then they canceled it, that sucks, man. She deserves her own game. I played Starcraft 1, the campaign, and the some custom games and stuff. Alright, I think I'm done reading. So, let's play a game, one more game, and then I'm gonna go eat because I'm starving. Put my other headphone in. Did I switch it? Okay, I gotta make sure I switched it. I hate, like, finding out in the middle of a game that I've been playing with just my face showing. Zerg, I'm gonna lose my last game, not fair. Okay, defend. And don't take up too much. Have units. No supply cap. Build SCVs. Build production facilities. Oh, that's preferred. I was doing something wrong. Build tanks, build medevacs. Watch for a third. I'm like coaching myself.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
So you guys can also check me out at Twitter, twitter.com/TaraBabcock. The links are if you go on my channel, the links are like right there on the page. Little buttons you can click for my official website as well. And you can also go to YouTube. All the VODs are there, as well as some cute stuff and some fun like model stuff. I had to hide a bunch of my model stuff because I have one more strike until I get deleted, which sucks. Which is stupid because I don't post anything nude. Just a bunch of haters, I guess. But anyway, so youtube.com/model_TaraBabcock and facebook.com/official_TaraBabcock_fans. That's my fan page. My personal page gets like deleted regularly, so I don't even really. But yeah, you can find that on there too and follow it and stuff. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll also be doing this Sunday at 9 p.m. PST, which is, you know, about now, a little bit earlier than now, if you guys don't know the time schedule. And I do it every Sunday at 9 p.m. and then the rest of it, it's like sometimes I do it 3 p.m. PST. Sometimes I just do it randomly when I can fit it in, but I have at least 3 shows a week now. So if you guys are enjoying it, thank you. And definitely follow me. Poll's already done. Everybody's expanding. It's probably gonna follow me home, so I might as well go home. Oh, I need to build my expand.
Big job, huh?
Not enough. Not enough news. Not enough news.
So yeah, I appreciate any follows on here too, because when I get to 5,000, I am doing a 24-hour live stream. I might put it to 12 because I didn't think that I would get here as quickly as I did. Get as many followers and stuff. Yeah, leave me alone.
Additional supply depots required.
Fuck, shit. I just said don't get spike out. So bad.
Bad news.
Okay.
Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, and at this point I want to start
Ah! You scared me!
building bunkers down here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough
Come on.
minerals. Not
SCV ready.
not enough minerals. 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 Not enough.
SCV
Not enough minerals.
will do.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ow, I just like hurt myself.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Upgrade.
SCV ready.
Okay, so banelings, good to know.
Unacceptable.
Armed and ready. Been waiting.
Not enough minerals.
Bring it. What's going on? Queued up, ready to go. SCV ready.
I do want to get stim though.
Lay it on me. Got no patience.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
My back is starting to hurt. I'm sitting up. I usually sit with my knee up.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
How much? Oh, I never got it. Fuck shit. That's why. Oh, I'm so ditzy.
In the rear with the gear.
Even if I do manage to get good at this game, you guys are gonna see me like. Let's say I started competing at MLG. I know it's never gonna happen, but it would be funny if it did. Anyway,
Just hear me. SCV ready.
say I do that, you're gonna see me like doing the stupidest shit. Like I swear.
Wait. You gonna give me orders?
Okay, I need to start scouting.
By the numbers. SCV ready.
So Bane lanes.
Go ahead.
I want to block off the path.
Ready for dust off.
Insufficient testing gas.
How much longer now? Not much
Piece
longer.
of me, boy.
One thing I need to be scouting is if he's getting a third or some weird third or fourth.
Big job.
No! Oh, damn it.
What's going on? Go, go, go. It's go time.
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply.
Queued up, ready to go.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots.
Okay, dude, supply cap. Jesus fuck.
Overtime. Bad news. I'm
Okay.
going.
So now I can start kind of
Additional supply depots required.
attacking.
Butterfly biscuit. In the rear with the gear. Just hear me.
Research complete.
I can't build here.
Why can't I build?
Your
Alright.
time. SCV ready. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Maybe he wants to.
We could use some help here.
Alright, I won that battle. Woo!
SCV ready. Ready to roll out. We could use some help here.
Okay.
SCV ready. We could use some help here. By the number. SCV ready. Armed and SCV ready.
Okay.
Ready for
Go time.
ready for pickup.
Armed and
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Now I need more production buildings.
Piece of me, boy.
Will
It's about to get heavy.
acknowledged.
Okay, so I have so much money.
Go, go, go.
Where is this? Where?
Your thing. We could use some help here.
Oh my god, no. No!
Complete.
Pick up, damn it.
Talk to me.
Alright, well, at least I did something.
Well,
This better be good. Will do. Anyway, coming through.
SCV.
Don't let them surround me.
This better be good.
Okay, production.
Use some help here.
side.
I'm going. It's showtime.
Additional additional supply depots required. Not enough energy.
Alright, so-
Add-on complete.
What's up? Oh, it's on.
Add-on
I always forget these when I don't read the bottom row. Okay.
Armed and ready. Oh, love. Gangway. SCV ready.
add-on complete.
This better be go boom, baby. What's up?
So don't let him see.
SCV ready.
Inside.
Gangway. Coming through.
Okay, so that sucks.
SCV ready.
That means
Let's have a blast. It's about to get heavy.
Research complete.
Go, go, go.
On my way.
It's go time. Boom!
Add-on complete.
We can use some help here.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder.
Here's your stop.
Mineral field depleted. Research.
no, 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 corruptors. Is he really gonna let me kill those corruptors like that?
Go time.
Light flights here.
I guess I'm probably gonna lose those.
Mineral field upgrade complete.
SCV ready. This better be good. Then go on. Boom!
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
What's up? Fight or flight? Yeah, right. SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, so I really need to move this out.
Try the numbers. You want to
Can't believe I 200 out of 200 did.
got no patience.
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder. Go, go, go. Armed and ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Ah,
Fight or flight? Yeah, transformation system prime.
fucking destroyed, man.
Let's get into the fight. Ready for war?
Mineral field depleted.
What's up?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go. Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Armed and SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me?
Not enough.
Ready to plunder. Go, go.
Not enough minerals.
Ready? SCV ready. Made for battle. No one lives forever. Let's get into the fight. Transformation
What am I doing?
Fight or flight? Yeah. Let's get into the fight. We could use some
shit. I so lost this.
Can't hold them alone.
So yeah. And you ever lose my last game because of Zerg? Jeez. Let's see. So I was decent at building workers. It seemed like he two-based. That's weird. I don't. I guess he's just better at, like, I should have had more buildings. Definitely. Alright, so expanding of course too, but he didn't expand, so that's the thing. Okay, so any questions and stuff? I will definitely take some questions and talk a little bit before I go. I'm really hungry though. I want something good. I know it's late. That means I have to go somewhere, like, yeah. If you want to know who's in my background, I have a FAQ on my page. Scroll down. At least now, when someone asks, like, a question that is asked often, I can just be like, you know, scroll down, and I can say the same response. It's not just like I have to be like, okay, boobs are this, the person next to me is this, we don't play yet because now, what? Because this, blah blah. I don't want coaching yet. I don't know if that's in my, what's it called? Let's see. Thank you. Thank you for all the compliments in my eyes and stuff. For me it's not very late, but I usually do things during the day, and if I'm not doing things during the day, I'd rather sleep in. So that's why. But often I play. I start about 7 hours earlier than this sometimes, at 3 p.m. PST. So yeah. I probably wouldn't fuck Marine King, but I definitely want to give him a hug. I mean, he's too little. I don't like little guys. I like big guys. Rawr. Muscular guys and strong guys. What about Twitch or YouTube? No, I don't want In Control. I like bodybuilder as compared to powerlifter, which is kind of more what In Control is. And besides, I'm like friends with his wife and him, and that's stupid. Huck is too short. No, I would not and do not do porn. I find the challenge of Starcraft 2 fun, and I also just really like the just like units and everything. They're so cool, and like the whole community behind it is amazing as well. And I also feel like it helps me with my cognitive skills and all that, and like my moving around, and just playing other video games, doing things in life, and all that. I have 4 mods on, but I'm not very strict with my modding, and they're probably all playing games. I know one of them is streaming as well. Any other questions? Let's talk about stuff. So, I don't know, I started watching the 2nd season of Game of Thrones, and so far it's interesting, but it sucks that, like, I watched the 1st season, like, so long ago that, like, I'm kind of forgetting a lot of the, like, little intricacies of it, and then the fact that the names in it are so, like, weird as well, like, you know, medieval. It's hard for me to kind of keep up. But loving it, and of course I know all of the, you know, all the big characters and stuff. Was going to be Game of Thrones, what does that mean? So I don't answer what kind of car I drive the same reason I don't answer where I live, like specifically, because I've had problems with that before. Oh, I have stories. Okay. I think I told you guys this one before, but when I was growing up, not growing up, it was like 4 years ago or something, but when I was in high school, a lot of people didn't like me, so they started like vandalizing my parents' house and shit, like throwing rocks at the windows, and they actually spray painted. We have like a white picket fence, and they like spray painted it, like something like bitch or something on it. I don't remember. And yeah, so there's that, and then there's also I was starting to be kind of like a MySpace model, you know, posting pictures of myself and like getting some, you know, like Polaroids done and stuff, and starting to talk to agencies about, okay, when I turn 18 and stuff like that. And people knew about it, and I was kind of popular like among a bunch of the high schools. So I went to another high school to pick up my friend, and I left, and some like bitchy girls like keyed my car, and like, so I'm kind of really private about everything because it, you know, people are evil and stalkers and all that. So I have a car and a truck though, and that's all I'll say. So let's see. I don't know how to play chess, and everyone makes fun of me because I don't know how to play chess, but yeah. I would love to learn to play chess. I just feel like that's more boring. This is more like, you know, I like the really like savage and interesting and like manly aspect of Starcraft and everything. And like from the bird view and all that stuff, the units are really cute. So it's like manly and cute at the same time, which is like everything I love. I'm excited about Heart of the Swarm, but I'm kind of like not really liking that everything's changing so much. I mean, I'm just barely like learning now, and then I'm gonna have to learn all these new units and, you know, other people's units and what they do, and excited for the Widow Mines, but whatever. Does it bother me that people only watch to look at my boobs? No, it doesn't. I rarely play first-person shooters because it makes me dizzy, and because I don't feel like it's a natural vantage point. Like, having tunnel vision and not being able to see peripheral is kind of silly with a game where it's like fast, like shoot 'em up, quick paced. You know, I want to be able to move around as quickly as I possibly can and see what's coming behind me as much as I could in real life. You know, kind of like I'm playing paintball. That's something I've always wanted to do. I wanted to go paintballing. I want to go laser tagging. I want to go do like silly, nerdy stuff that also requires you going out and, you know, doing it. When I was younger, my best friend would live next door to me. His name is Chris, and we would play every video game together, and we would go outside after playing video games and like be active and pretend we were in the game of like worms, you know, like the like little militia worms where you like play and you like bomb each other and stuff. And that was fun. We would always like pretend Pokemon, pretend a bunch of stuff because, you know, we wanted to like kind of live in those worlds, and that's kind of what I found so enticing about esports when I first found out about it. It's kind of like you can go and live in these worlds because you can also join events where people are also enjoying this thing, and it's so hard to find. First of all, it's so hard to find other gamers, especially as a model. Like, not too many people do it. And it's also hard to find the type of gamer that you are, right? So, like, I find someone who's a gamer, and they're like, yeah, I play Madden. I'm like, I don't really care about Madden, you know? Like, sure, I'll play it as a party game, but it's not, like, something that defines you as a gamer, and it's not something that, you know, I like too much. I think Siegfried is trolling me. I'm sure he knows that the FAQ has those answers. Paintball isn't necessarily nerdy, but it's like, you know, if you're an adult, people will be like, what the fuck is she doing playing paintball? You know, it's so silly. But I just want to like go out and like do it, you know, because most 16-year-olds play paintball and stuff. I just want to gather like 20 of my friends and like go do it. Yeah, there are games that I'm really good at. I don't mind, or I don't have a preference between fist bumping and handshaking. I've never shot a real gun, but I'm planning to soon because my dad has been bitching at me to get a concealed weapons license and stuff like that. And I love guns. I want to, like, you know, practice and be good at one before I get one. And I have this booking soon coming up where I have to, like, pose with guns and stuff, and the guy wants me to actually be realistic with it and actually know how to hold it and look plausible doing it. So he's having some special agent detective type guy teach me, which is going to be interesting. I'm excited. As far as games I'm really good at, I was pretty good at Warcraft 2. I'm obviously good at, like, any Mario type games. Like, I would just, like, speed run through, and I'm, like, really good at the reaction time, just jumping, and that's obviously simple. I'm trying to think of other things. Because mainly, I don't necessarily play, like, RTS games too much, so it's not really based on skill, but everything else, you know, easy peasy. I'm pretty comfortable with any other video game, I would say that. Like, you would watch me play and not think that I've just picked up a controller once or something. When did I get my nose done? It's been 10 days now, I think. I take my my post-op picture in like 2 weeks, and that's what my doctor says kind of a good place to start looking normal again. So I'm not quite done healing, but I really just wanted to get back into this, and I didn't want to take forever off of everything. No, I'm not on pain meds anymore. Do I read novel? Like books? Or is that like a genre of books? Terran Babcock. Yeah, I go, Tara the Terran is what I say when people are like, why do you play Terran? It's like, because I'm Tara the Terran, hello, what? Are there other parts of my body that I want to change? Not currently, no. Obviously, I want to get back into like perfect shape, because with all the traveling and stuff, I got really, because I like to be really skinny, you know, like, obviously that's not what our society likes right now, especially not in America. I like the more thick girls, but I like to be skinny and athletic, like have like nice lines everywhere, and be fit, but not be at all bulky or anything. I'm 22. What would happen if I chrono boosted my breasts? They don't really like produce anything right now. Thank you for the compliments. I'll stay until 25 after, so another 6 minutes. Gotta go eat, so hungry. But I miss you guys, and it's been so long since I've streamed, so thank you. Well, if the breasts produce money, then sure, I'd chrono boost them. Why not? The last book I read was the first book of Game of Thrones, and I have some favorite games, but they're not, did I say games? I mean books. Favorite books. But they're like kind of girly books. Like one is called Smack, and it's about like heroin addiction in like some part of Britain. And then there's another one called what's it called? Dreamland, which is about a girl, a cheerleader girl who like reminds me of myself, so I can kind of relate to it. But then she gets in a relationship with a guy who like ends up beating her, and he like sells pot and shit. And yeah. So yeah, I haven't read too many books in my life. I mean, I was bored by the Harry Potter books. I like the movies better. But you know. That's funny. Those voluptuous breasts are like 2 giant real-life gold mineral patches, bitches. So good. My chest is 36, not 40. I don't have a boyfriend. And I'm not really looking. If I wanted to have a boyfriend, there are already people in mind, you know? Like, there are already people that are really close to me that I would do that, but it's just not what I want right now. Why is it so weird that I don't have a boyfriend? Oh, yeah. What league is this? My mod isn't quite sure what league this is. I'm not a lesbian. I prefer men strongly, but I'm okay with, you know, girls and stuff. I think girls are beautiful, but men are actually sexy. Like, girls are, like, cool to look at. Like, I want a bunch of statues. Fuck. I want, like, a bunch of statues of girls and stuff, you know, because, like, the form is awesome and it's something to aspire to, and I think it's sexy, but not in the way that a man is, and I think that's kind of, like, heterosexuality at its core, you know? So, like, guys can be able to be like, damn, I want a body like that, you know, like, he's chiseled and cut and all that, but they're not gonna, like, want to fuck it. I have attended MLG. I did MLG Spring Championship, which was, like, a month ago or something. That was fun. That was, like, in California, so it's, like, one of my favorite places. Easy to travel to, only, like, an hour and a half plane ride. If I was having sex, would I let Marine King watch? Sure, why not? I don't have a personal mechanic, I just go to Jiffy Lube if I need my oil changed. That's so funny. I know your innuendo, I'm sure, but do I find guys with male boobs more attractive, or guys with six packs? Male boobs like fat? Ew. Totally GM in bed, totally. I almost finished my my community college degree for personal training certification, but I needed more credits for what's it called, math. I'm terrible at math, as you can probably tell, but I'm amazing at writing, so makes up for it. It's not like I'm bad at all school subjects. Have you ever dated outside of my race? Yes. What do I think of the sun? It's getting too fucking hot. It's making places like Seattle be too hot. I love Korean girls. And oh, have you seen the music video Too Hot by Gina? The guys in there, the super buff, like, firefighter, like, male Koreans, so hot. I didn't know there were Koreans that were buff. I thought that was, like, not possible or something. No, I would not marry you if you were rich. Math is stupid. Oh yay! There's a German watching. If me and Day 9 ever considered dating, I mean, right now we're just friends. Wouldn't that be like a super power esports couple though? That would be like too publicity stunt looking. We get along very well, I will say that though. He's a great guy. And he leaves the funniest voicemail messages, oh my god. I'm not German. I do watch the Day 9 Daily most of the time if I can. It's very helpful. Stefano is an amazing player. I'm excited to see how he does against Koreans in like GSL and like other Korean tournaments and stuff like that. And I think he's a nice guy. Drinks too much, but he's a nice guy. Red is cool, bitch. Dude, I am totally modding Jamras for that. There. Okay, so Jam. Just follow the guidelines on the page. If you scroll down, there's like rules and shit. So, oh, I need to go. It's been time. Taste Toast is like the best commentator duo out there for sure. That's like not even a, because they just work well together, you know, so good. And like Artosis is really good at the analysis, and you know, Tasteless is interesting and funny and good with the play-by-play. So, oh, Red's angry. He doesn't approve. Okay, I can't have In-N-Out because that's not here in Seattle. It's like only in California. But anyways, I think Apollo's a good caster, but I don't necessarily think him and Total Biscuit are the best together or anything. I'm not gonna do the Gangnam dance. Oh, he said, you know, good appetite, and then bye, in German. Good appetite, isn't that like bon appetit? I don't know what that would be in English, like have fun eating? I don't know. Auf Wiedersehen. God, German is so sexy, I wish I could speak it. Okay guys, bye. I should go. I love you all. Make sure to follow here, and then click the little links down below with all of my, you know, social networking. Twitter.com/TaraBabcock, YouTube.com/ModelTaraBabcock, Facebook.com/OfficialTaraBabcockFans, and definitely check this out. This is my first ever attempt at a cast, and I tried really, really hard, so give me feedback and tell me how I did, and watch it, and like or dislike it if you don't like it, whatever. Yay! Thank you for watching so much, and I will see you guys Sunday at 9 p.m. PST. So in 2 days, an hour back from now in the day, if that makes sense. Like, so right now is 10:30 p.m. PST. I'm going to start at 9 p.m. And then the rest of the week I'll do something either 3 p.m. PST or 4 p.m. PST for you guys who think this is too late. Good night, guys. Bye!